Hello, my darlings. It's me, Char. Welcome back to Not So Berry, where my sim is making the most beautiful, attractive face you have ever seen. It's the weekend, which is truly unfortunate for us, but in today's part, I am focusing on my aspiration because I only need to achieve level 10 to pretty much complete it. So I think I'm trolling the forums now, but I'm gonna make prank calls. You know, that's exactly what a grown adult would do. I will prank Jade. Wait, she's a werewolf. Can I use my mischief? I didn't place an ad for a three-legged llama. No, you can't come pick it up. Can I get Rory to enter Fury by being mischievous? I'm gonna claim to be a criminal mastermind and generally just be a pest to my neighbors. You know, Tori just loves this conversation and the fart I'm wafting at her face. I'm so mature. This part of Not So Berry is hilarious, but because I'm gonna finish a lot of it, I wanna get to the point where the only thing my sim self has to finish is her career, and I want everything else to be done. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this part of her life. As soon as we finish Chief of Mischief and Max Mischief out, we can stop with the nonsense. Yes, and that's what's gonna happen in the apocalypse. I know, because I'm a scientist. Picking my mischief up. Damn it, it barely got it up. That means it's time for a reading. A wild Friday night in. Rory, I didn't invite you into my house. I literally just spent like 5 hours pranking you. Why are you here? I'm just gonna meditate while Rory hangs out in my living room for no reason. I try to get my tense mood down. Am I smart enough to read Mischief level 3? Can I stop leaving my dishes on the counter? The world will never know. In reality, I do that in real life too. I am smart enough to understand it, but it's only going up in increments. This is gonna be a long journey. We're gonna spend a day with Boston in the park. Hello, Boston. I've invited you over for no reason. I just need someone to come hang out with me at the park, which I'm sure is the peak of romance that you want to hear. We're gonna talk about marriage, but not in the way that you think. Not like, let's get married, but like, I don't wanna get married anytime soon, just in case you were wondering. Now, of course, we know Boston has, oh, I like affection. Great. Boston has started to see other people because I refuse to make it official. My sim self is just refusing. He's like, okay, well, I'll just start dating around, but very much might be getting to that point where he's ready to end things. But I don't know that. I just think things are normal. I'm not seeing anyone else. Our relationship is open. I'm assuming he's not seeing anyone else, because he has not mentioned it. Our relationship is open, but communication is key. I haven't mentioned seeing anyone because I'm not. But Boston hasn't mentioned seeing anyone. Why? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go woohoo with Boston, and then I'm gonna spy on the neighborhood for my mischief, and then I'm gonna observe this guy for my logic. And thankfully, Boston has protection. And then I just go back in. Okay, cool, bye. There's this weird visual glitch. I think it's my outfit. Come on, logic level 4. Hooray, I've reached logic level 4. I should have enough time now to sit in on a class, hopefully. Let's see, I need to sit in on a mischief class. Hello. I saw everything. There's a lot of things that I've done. Which specific thing are you talking about? I'm a mischievous sim, so I'm gonna hang up. Hey, wait, don't you? No, I actually don't care. What I do is not a secret. Off to class, off to learning about mischief so I can prank people even more. I had an insightful mischief class. Well, how much did my mischief improve? Somewhat, I guess. You know, I want to go hang out with Nancy. I feel like I've been taking a lot of time with, I forgot his name, Boston. But I want time for friends. I want to go to the Stargazer Lounge with Nancy, who, if you've missed my CC makeover of, I had to give Nancy a makeover just to have her suit this storyline a little bit more, but more importantly, to have her look how she looks in my head. Nancy, you know, we've hung out here and there all the time. I figured, let's go out, let's have some drinks, let's go dancing. So important to make time for friendships. You know, Nancy? Sure. But in her head, she's thinking, absolutely, you need an alibi. Which might be why she agreed to this, honestly. She probably did something in her career. She's like, ooh, I don't need anyone to know that happened. In fact, I was here all night when that happened. Char can testify. Let us order some food for me because I'm hungry. I will remember that I'm a vegetarian and do pita and hummus. And let's sit at this table. Ooh, what is she ordering? I love that my first instinct is to flirt. We'll flirt in like a harmless way. It'll be flirty banter, but not flirting. No, Nancy, sit at this table. So anyway, Nancy, you're a criminal. That's cool. I also love how you throw your plates into the air and they just disappear. This guy, I don't know who he is, but he's not invited to this conversation. And I'm a sim who loves mischief, so I probably just think that what Nancy does is funny without realizing, like, she's not telling me the full extent of everything she does. Just some of the things that she knows I might be more okay with. And then I'm going to claim to be a criminal mastermind and say, you know, I pull pranks all the time too. Not the same thing at all, but we got to work with the story. Look at how I'm looking at her. Like, oh, do you have a car? That's so cool. No one has cars. You're telling me you have a secret car in a parallel universe? Do you have access to future information? Go away, lady. The homophobia. Rude. We should sing a pop song. This lady is just there glaring every time I flirt with Nancy. Nancy, we're gonna sing a country duet. See, and what I'm rationalizing in my head is that I'm being flirty, but I'm not flirting. Cause I'm like, it's not serious. Nancy is obviously married and I'm in a relationship. Okay, let's sing Nancy. Nancy's thinking about herself and I'm thinking about my muscles. Cool, when I'm feeling playful because my want was fulfilled. I don't even know what my want was. And Nancy's like, okay, she's got the message that whatever was needed to get done, got done. So she's trying to leave after this song. She's like, okay, I can go. Wow, beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. Both of you. All right, thanks for hanging out. Bye, Nancy. And so I am home and ready to bathe. I shall take a relaxing bubble bath, brush my teeth, and end my night with my usual mischief. Right, it's time to clean out that empty food. I'll actually make breakfast. We'll do eggs and toast because, again, I'm a vegetarian. Look at me remembering that. No, me! You can't afford it! Extinguish the fire! Extinguish it! No! I'm burning my apartment down. Screenshot. Look at him just glaring at me. He's like, you dumb idiot. Well, I had a fire alarm, but that's all me money. Look at me crying about all the money I just lost. This is gonna cost me more money than what I have. I don't have a stove anymore, so I'm gonna eat fruitcake. And do you know what she's also concerned about? We got a notification earlier in the episode, let me see if I can find it, that I will soon have my period. But she has no moodlets to indicate this, and I'm very worried. Because normally she's like crampy and uncomfortable and nauseous and dizzy. So we're just gonna be careful and hope for the best. Fingers crossed. Negative, negative, negative. Whew. We are in good shape. Let's go be a menace to society. I hate fruitcake, but that's fine. You're an adult. Yes, Nalani, Nancy is cool. Allow me to come prank you. You're not allowed to get mad because it's prank day. I'm gonna complain about prank day to lure him into a false sense of security, and then I'm gonna prank him. My not boyfriend wants me to go to the flea market with him. I don't have any money, but okay, we'll go be a menace at the park tomorrow. Boston, thank you for inviting me to the flea market. Quite hot, you know? Is it summer? It is summer. Demand a temporary separation. I wonder what's causing me to feel that way. I feel like I'm sensing that he's keeping a secret, but I don't want to mention it in case I don't want to hear the answer. I'm going to share stories of personal challenges. Offer him a rose. Sing about prank day because he knows I love mischief. We'll ask about his day and then we'll go about our day and have fun. I want to theorize about aliens and say I hope that we meet aliens tomorrow. And I'll compliment his townie out. I want to ask him to be boyfriend now. Maybe I'm feeling more serious about Boston. We'll embrace. We'll brighten his day. Give a smooth apology and say, you know, I feel like I've been being distant recently, Boston, and I don't want to be that way. And also, let's gossip about coworkers. I have no money, so I can purchase nothing unless you have an element for it, which I'm very sure you do not. You have frogs and snow globes. Nice. I am hungry, so I'm gonna come haggle. Are you crazy? Fine, just give me the samosa. Hillary, first, you should be a vegetarian. I see meat on that plate. I don't, but I will gaslight. I love how Boston just sat down and then immediately walked away. Boston just keeps sitting down and getting up. He actually nope, he's just gonna get back up. What is so interesting to him that he keeps getting up and sitting down? I see what's happening. He's playing basketball, and every time it's not his turn, he's going to the table to sit down. That's an ineffective use of time, Boston. Now you want to sit. Well, let's talk about my favorite memory. Let's do a sexy pose. We'll hold hands. You know, Boston has been trying, and maybe we're ready to try too. Oh, look at him thinking about engagement rings. Maybe we can learn about Boston's hobbies. Ooh, I could have shared my personal life goals. That's fun. I want to go back to taking my skill classes. Prank day was beautiful. The train's passing by. We had a lovely day at the flea market with Boston. And now it's time to go to university and take another mischief class. Nancy actually isn't great company. I'm a jealous sim, so I'm gonna say no. You shouldn't get to know Nancy. The skill of things is going up. I learned very little. I need to use the bathroom and get ready for bed. Great. I'll take a bubble bath to help me with my tenseness from almost burning my house down, even though I left the candle burning all day while I was out. And then I'm gonna send a chain letter. And because I'm focusing on keeping friendships, let me chat with Dax and we'll talk with Nalani. Nancy? Oh my gosh, I thought she was gone. Hee. We'll talk with Nancy too. Why would you send me this chain letter? Now I'm gonna get bad luck. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. My only option is leftovers, although I hate fruitcake. Can I have a quick meal? I don't have a microwave. Please let me have an acai bowl. There's perhaps acai in my fridge. Nancy, we've been thinking about trying for a baby. I don't think you should do that. You know what I do have enough time to do? Shave my leg. Beautiful. Then I can brush my teeth and like be good to go. I'm gonna have some orange juice. Look at me being so productive and I'm gonna join her even though I'm scared it's gonna ruin my promotion. But I need to join her. We can work on our elements collection. First, I must ask a coworker for a medal. I see you. You are new. Please give me a medal. None of the plants in here ever grow. And I do have flowers in my inventory. Great. Okay, anyway, I've got to analyze my peach and I've got to analyze chamomile. And Omar wants to chat. Well, Omar, I'm kind of busy. You know, doing my job. Oh, Boston is here. I found a turquoise. Is this getting my logic skill up? It is. Boston, babe, give me a crystal. Just making out in the lab. A ruby? Beautiful. I don't think I want kids. Cool, neither do I right now. We're on the same page. How dare he say he doesn't like me? Thumbs down, Boston. The Humor and Hijinks Festival. The game wants me to talk to Boston. I'm gonna run out of time to talk to him. A periolum. I don't think I had one of those. I didn't. Beautiful. I have just enough time to talk to Boston. I can experiment on the chemistry lab. No matter what I do, this doesn't go up. And of course, as I knew, it was going to interrupt my promotion. It's been a long day at work. I'm super hungry. I don't have a stove, so I'm gonna send a message to Boston and just say, hey, do you want to go and grab dinner? And it looks like Boston said yes, that he actually really wants to grab dinner because he wants to talk. And for this first part, I have to play as Boston. So we're gonna go ahead and request a table. We have this back corner booth. I'm gonna invite all of us to sit down. I'm gonna order for table. I'm gonna order a whiskey sour for myself. And I think Boston is just gonna want like a coffee. Remembering that I'm vegetarian, so it's tofurkey dinner. Talking, he doesn't want to hint that anything is wrong. He's just like, okay, well, you look really nice today. How was work? Like very obviously feeling a little bit weird. Express admiration and say you get so much done and are so underappreciated at work. You should have been promoted 10 times over. I'm gonna make funny faces. I'm gonna like, Boston, are you okay? Talk about treasured memories. He really is procrastinating on having this conversation, but it is in fact a conversation that needs to be had. Perhaps I should be sitting down. We'll just make small talk until the food comes. I'll share my personal life goal and say, you know, earlier I was thinking about it and I think that I do really actually want to get married and start a family. I thought about it for a while. It's something that I'm thinking about. I know that you're not ready for it, but it's me that has a sinister personality. I'm just here thinking nothing's wrong. I'm like, he's being weird, but maybe I think he's being weird for positive reasons. You know, he did just tell me that marriage is important. He was thinking about a ring earlier. He's like, there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. I started seeing someone else. What do you mean? I'm seeing someone else and it's serious. I'm gonna ask her to marry me. The way I'm pissed, fuming, I'm gonna start yelling at him. I'm gonna end the relationship now because first of all, you should have told me that you were seeing someone. I don't care that our relationship was open. You did not tell me that you were seeing someone and that it was serious enough for you to want to marry this person. So I'm gonna switch back to my point of view. Actually, I'm gonna finish my damn food and Boston's gonna pay for this bill. And I'm gonna switch back to my point of view. Now we're not gonna talk. I'm gonna be mad and just like stare into space and pretend that he's not here. And he left. He left before I could chew him out. I'm just sitting here at the restaurant. Everyone else is gone. And I'm just standing here like, what? My hopes are away. You know what? I'm like feeling confident, feeling a lot of things. I'm mourning the relationship that was lost. I'm going to be wrecked with self-doubt and fear of a rival taking over my partner again. But I'm not going to stick around to see the face of a sim who betrayed me. She is leaving that fickle-hearted sim. Obviously, Boston and my sim sel's relationship was very, very complicated. But Ultimately, he did see someone to the point where he's about to propose to this other person and did not tell me that it was that serious until he got to that point. In fact, never mentioned seeing someone else at all. And they love another. To hear that the one you love wholeheartedly and exclusively has feelings for another. What a cruel twist of fate. I'm absolutely fuming, and there's nothing for me to do but finally go home in this closed restaurant where I have been standing for hours with no one else, devastated that my partner did that. And I have to work with this man. And so, my loves, that is where I'm gonna end it, with my sim being absolutely devastated, but convincing herself that she dodged a bullet. And we're gonna need to move on. Things are definitely gonna be awkward with Boston moving forward. I'm gonna see you in the next part of Not So Berry. Bye.